Hey all, Cynthia here, back with a Traveller's Notebook layout. This is using my September kit from the Wild Hare kits. So I go through the papers here to decide what I want to do, what I want to use. I've got this photo of us girls, why we were on our little holiday, which I'm sure you're probably getting close to me, sick of me scrapping by now, but nearly to the end. But anyway, while we were on holidays, we went up to the top floor. So I think it was on the 5th floor. The top floor was around about the 11th floor, something like that. And we had a spa. Well, 4 of us went up, 4 of us went up and had a sauna. We got changed up there. And then once we got out of the sauna, we thought, should we risk it? So we ran the gauntlet, we grabbed the elevator and back down we went, towels wrapped around us, hoping we wouldn't get sprung. And thankfully we made it back to our room without anyone seeing us. That was a little bit of a laugh. We thought we could just visualising us, someone stopping at the 9th floor to get in, and there us girls are in there all wrapped in our towels, but no, all good. So you saw me there go through the papers to see what I could use, and I've decided to use the tags which were from a Pink Fresh Studio cut apart paper. Well, I've cut it apart anyway. And I've laid them down, so some, as you can see, on the left and the right hand edges of the page. Spit it out, Cynthia. And now I'm just bringing out some paints, and I'm going to just continue the strips of colour across the page. So where the colour pink is, I'm going to put pink, and where the yellow is, I put yellow, and so forth. So I've got 2 pinks, I'll put one this side and one that side, and I just go through, and that's what I do. I don't worry about cleaning my brush, as you can see, between colours. I just tried to wipe it off. So the book that I'm using for a palette there is going to be my next art journal book. I was at my stepdaughter's on the holidays that we had recently, and she had a set of 3 of these books, and the papers are nice and thick. So one was Sujudo, or however you pronounce it. The other one was Word Find, and the third one was crosswords or something like that. She was throwing them out, and I thought, they would make nice thick pages, would make a nice art journal. And it has really sort of like a canvas cover to them. So I'm just using this as my palette, and then one day I'll come in and I'll use that page in a art journal somehow. So what are we doing? Now I'm just trying to make this peach colour. When I first put it on, it's a little bit not the right colour. I think it's a little bit too orange, isn't it? I can't quite remember what colour it is. Maybe a bit too yellow, but I come back here in a minute and mix a little bit more pink in with that, which makes it closer to the actual colour of that bottom ticket. Decided I need a little bit more blue, so just adding some more colour to a couple of them. And I think that's about it, and I start sticking them all down. That's where I decide that one's just a little bit too yellow, and decide to mix a little bit more pink into that, which brings it a little bit closer. You don't notice it so much there, but it certainly is in real life. So grab the tape out and start taping it down. As it is has paint on the background, I will use my double-sided tape. It's just a little bit stronger than the tape runner that I've recently got. And I don't make you watch me stick all those down. I just love all the sayings that are on these tags. Like that one says, happy life or something like that, and you make me smile, and beauties from within. I thought it would rank really well with this photo of us girls. We're all just relaxed and happy and enjoying life in general. Grab out this black and white paper from the 6x6 paper pad. So this will also come in my September kit, as I asked for a kit based around the Pink Fresh Studio Simple and Sweet collection. And I think pretty much everything I use on this spread is from that collection. The kit did have some papers from Amy Tangerine and the cut file and a few other embellishments, but this particular kit, it's all from the same collection. So just going through the embellishments now that I spoke about and going to see what I can make work and what I can't make work. And just starting to create some layers. I'm pointing to that green tag there because I decided that's where I'll do my journaling. So I'm just going to journal about exactly what I spoke about earlier, how we ran the Gauntlet back to the hotel and we were giggling away, hoping that we wouldn't get caught. And hoping that when we got back to the hotel, because we didn't take a key with us, one of the girls stayed back and she was going to have a shower. Hoping that she wasn't in the shower and she would let us in. Otherwise, we would have been standing out in the hallway for a while. But no, we all got back in safely. Love that gold. So that was a frame and it just has some gold leaves or twigs on it, and I just really like that little touch of gold. So I think I cut that up and put it in a couple of different places. Put a little bit up the top underneath that flower just to sort of make it look like it was framed there, and then I put a little bit over on the left hand page when I start a cluster over there as well. And then I just used that same gold touch here. I cut the leaves off or the stems off this one here, and I think I used the gold in there. Yes, pretty sure that's what I do. This is my favourite part of doing a layout, is starting to do the embellishments. I do love just tucking things in and layering and clustering up. So if you have a look at any of my pages, you'll see that pretty much all of them are always have clusters on them. Just realised that I haven't punched out the little circle bits on a couple of those tags, so pulled them up enough just to be able to get my little punch in there and take that notch out. And just layering, so I just fiddle around, just keep going until I find something, a design that I like. Liking the way this comes together, pulled out the enamel dots that come with this kit. I want to bring just a tiny little bit of black over to this side of the page, as the photo obviously has a fair amount of black in the background there, so I just want to bring a touch of it over to this side. And that enamel dot was just enough for me, I think. And that pretty much comes to the end of it. I cut away here in a minute and do my journaling, and it's all done. So as always, if you like the process, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. I love reading your comments. If you're not already, hop on and subscribe. I dare say by the time this one's gone live, I would have had a giveaway up on my channel for 500 subscribers, so look out for that. And as always, everyone have a lovely day, a lovely week, or a lovely month, and stay tuned for all the close-up photos. Talk to you next time. Until then, bye.